Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Xenosaga Episode 1. Last time, we went over database stuff, and if you didn't want to watch that, or if you skipped the whole episode, we made our way in here and showed off some text afterwards, so you didn't miss much. Anyway, plan here, we need to save a bunch of people and help them get out of here. In order to do that, we needed a new party. Best party in here is not this party. Best party in here will be Junior, Momo, and Chaos. KOS-MOS, the fact that we get her back, she's not even all that great here, which is kind of weird. These, Xion and Ziggy, are the worst two characters for this area because neither of them have any good attacks that hit lots of enemies. Xion still does have Throny Blade if you want to use that. But yeah, I went for these three because they're the lower levels and they need to work on points. As far as equipment goes, we have... see, you are set up as the badass that you are, and you're set up with a battle mask, purple ring, and you are set up with just stuff to raise your damage there. Do note that I equipped the FR shot that I got before, considering the B shot was 43, and the G shot I had, that was my best, was 55. Yeah, that definitely ups your strength, that's awesome. Chaos, if you're going to bring in here, give him the battle mask instead. The other two, I gave them stuff to, you know, help her cast Throny Blade, him stuff to deal more damage and to be faster. Doesn't really matter. Both of them are better tuned to taking on single targets, so I may end up using them in an upcoming boss fight. We shall see. I haven't tested that out yet. Oh, right. Protection from physical defense down, slow, and poison. And another of these guys to fight. We'll show this battle on screen, and then all the repeat battles will cut out. Mainly just because it's going to get to be a lot faster that we can make our way through random encounters now that we have attacks that hit all enemies, which is why I can handle KOS-MOS being in here, even though she's not the best character for this area, because I can start to one-shot drastic amounts of enemies. Now, the fact that I'm not going to be killing a lot of enemies on the special event slot anymore for upped skill points means that I'm going to need to find a way to grind out more points when it makes life easier. This way I just don't have to do it now. Anyway, the guys that we're trying to find are all just random people that have been in the city before, and this guy's a moron. You have to talk to him twice in order to get him to leave. I guess he figured the gnosis wouldn't see him amid cardboard cutouts. Anyway, 12 more people to go. Alright, that's fine. No biggie there. There's a chest and an enemy back there, meaning we can actually get back there now, but not quite yet. We gotta do some other stuff here. So this enemy out here will respawn. We don't need to do anything with that. That's fine. Over here we do have a new enemy. And this thing that we noticed before that someone was explaining, remove them from using poison skills. Obviously that's going to be useful here. In fact, I think there's 3 of these enemies in this area and they're all pretty well set up in places where you have access to those. Now, best attacks with these guys are Angel Arrow and I don't remember what else. I guess we'll find out. Yeah, these guys take more damage from physical, but since they're flying, they can only be hit by ranged attacks, which tend to be, and you can see there, the poison effect is not working. So I would assume, if I remember correctly, my strongest attacks would be physical-based, because normally you can't use too many of them against them. So I think we're going to go for piercing attacks. And yeah, the guy's weak against piercing and physical. Best attacks we've already seen. Unfortunately, I can't use her piercing attack, and we don't have it built up yet, so we'll just go for our cannon. There aren't very many of these guys in here. There's only 2 new enemies in this entire area, and this is one of them. Other than, of course, you know, bosses, but whatever. We'll deal with that when we get there. Let's see. Don't think you'll be able to take him down, so hopefully Junior's turn is next, and I'll get the points for it. Can't remember how many points this is. Yeah, Momo does lots of damage now. I know I've boosted up her attack quite a bit, but... and he's down already. Points times 2, whatever. Anyway, if not, he will use a poison attack that hits all your party members and does damage, so beware of that. And you get cure-alls for fighting him, not that we care all that much. Into the R Treasure Inn. Here we'll be able to face another new enemy here. If you talk to this guy here, treasure's inside the safe. The code is in the photo of the birthday something or other. Anyway, we've fought this guy before, but not with this party. In fact, with none of these characters. And this is a rather annoying battle because there's one of these guys in the back that likes to heal everybody. Anyway, trolls take damage from Angel Arrow. So use Angel Arrow. Pretty much. Pretty much, if they're a large enemy, they tend to take damage from ether-based attacks, and that's an ether-based attack. As you can see, we're going to end these guys pretty quickly. I don't think they're particularly good or strong against spirit, so we're going to go with Mystic Nocturne here. But they are pretty strong against physical and piercing, it seems. So let's hit them with that. Not to mention the guy in the back is weak to that as well. We just ended him. And now KOS-MOS can take down both of these guys if she had X-Buster, which she does not. So we'll boost up here, and looks like Junior's going to get the finishing blow, but I figured it would be easy enough to get it, and I wouldn't waste too much time, so... There we go. Basically, the best way to take care of the larger enemies is with ether, smaller enemies most of the time with physical. The only thing is, now that we have access to all targeting attacks, even enemies like, say, the kobolds, who take a lot of damage, or the basilisks, who take a lot of damage from, say, Heaven's Wrath with Chaos, he's probably better off using Arctic Blast on them because it's going to do more damage because it's going to hit all of them. Of course, with single targeting, it's not as much of a big deal. Now, if you go upstairs and you look at one of the photos, it'll tell you the code is 1028. I already know this, so let's go through this. You could technically just go and guess at this a little lot. I don't know how many times it'll take before it will stop you from trying to answer it, or if it ever does. It probably doesn't ever do it, because once you want to open this lock, press the button, there's somebody in here, and we need to free everybody in order to progress with the plot, so... Aww. Well, that's no good. Let's go kill some people and avenge your father there. Yeah, you can notice the burning sound effects are pretty interesting. Now, here we get probably the best, one of the best accessories in the entire game. The swimsuit. Everybody's been waiting for it. This changes the character sprite in battle. What it does is, you go like this, and you try to equip it, and... But I want to see KOS-MOS in a swimsuit. Well, you're gonna have to wait till next game, or I'll say nothing more. Yeah, you can't use the swimsuit on either KOS-MOS or Ziggy because they can't use armor other than their own. However, the swimsuit ability is, the swimsuit has an awesome ability you can extract from it. The reason why you would want to use it. Let's take a look here. The swimsuit increases tech points earned 25%. Look at that skill level though. Level 5 and 1,000 points. And it doubles if you equipped it with the accessory. The accessory, if you want to take a look at that, I didn't spend too long on it. Let's see here. Has 1 defense. 1 defense. As you can see, that's not really the best thing right now. However, I do want to give it to somebody, because somebody needs to gain points. Momo needs more points, I think, at this point than Junior, so we get to see the little schoolgirl in a swimsuit. And yes, that's as creepy as I made it sound, unfortunately. Yeah, the swimsuit thing is something that the Xenosaga games have always done, from this game to the second game to the third game, and so there's a lot of interesting stuff we can do with the swimsuits. Usually it's just more tech points. There's a battle gear, which is the armor we've already been using. But, you know, they have just pointless uses, you know, it's a different costume, basically. At least they didn't make us pay for it. At least it's not DLC. It's already built into the game. God, I hate DLC. Unless it's useful, unless you're, like, making more plot or, you know, more dungeons or something like that. But, for the most part, lots of the DLC I find in a lot of games is for multiplayer, and I have absolutely no interest in it. Here we get tech upgrade S, which is, sure, fine, alright. Alright, so here we're out on a ledge. What you want to do here is hold up and to the directional button. And we'll go over here, we'll hit this. And segment address number 1, we have that one. Let's go in. Here we get another robot part, the head. I think we can actually go back and do the next stage of the robot thingy. Now if we go over here, we're going to fall down on this platform here. And we can go back in here, which leads us to the lower floor of the R Treasure Inn. And I don't think there's a person in here, is there? As you can see, that's the other way we didn't go. There is one more thing to do up here. Fast forward. There we go. This time we want to hold up and go all the way over here. No, I didn't quite make it. Oh, can I squeeze up there? There we go. Okay, good. Didn't want to have to do that again. And over here, there's a bunch of stuff we can do. Well, one thing we can do. This is the rooftop of one of those buildings that someone mentioned before. The one that has a treasure chest up that no one could find a way up here. Contains decoder 13. Nice. For some reason, the clothesline is down over to the left there, but there's nothing over there from what I'm aware of. So, okay, whatever. Sure. Next thing, we want to drop straight down. Go straight down here off that little ledge, which drops us in here. Blow up this one, and we'll get an item. Now, I didn't go the other path first, but if you blow this up, there's a person hiding behind there. There's another path that will give you a good view of it so that you can see, but yeah, never mind. 10 more people to go. Let's head back into our treasure. We can just open that way. I don't want to fight you. Go away. Run away. No, run away. Ah, trapped between two. I think I'm screwed here. Nope, I'm not. Okay, I was just going to edit out and fight them, but okay, that works too. Turn on fast forward again. Go back up the stairs. Yes, there's a lot of going up and down stairs. Go over here. Probably should have done this before, but I didn't. Whatever. Not perfect. Click this one. I will go over there in a moment. And you will laugh at me. And it'll be fun. Oh well. Anyway, nothing over there. I think there's something over here, isn't there? Oh yeah, that's all that this is. Yeah, see, this one will show you the person hanging behind there. And this one shows you that if you move that crank in the bottom left of the screen, it opened up the awning, and we can walk across it to get to that one. I wonder what could possibly be over there. Before we go over there, just give me one quick second here. And that audio glitch means that I made a save state. And so let's go in here. Now, there's nothing here. I wonder. Let's try one more time here. Though this time, let's change our lead character. Characters. Momo. Now, you need Momo, or I think it's Momo anyway. It might just be a female character, but you need Momo as far as I know. And if you enter into here, you will find somebody standing on the roof who looks like a weird doll. Looks like you have a good side and an evil side. What exactly are you? Minisha? Minsha? I don't know, whatever. Brings out a rod, hits Momo on the head. Will you fight? Well, you can access this at a time where you're supposed to be here, so sure, why not? How hard could it possibly be? I have one rule. No big mechanical beast thing. Basically, no mechs. So, okay, that's fine. Let's see.
Dark Star.
Dark Star. I wonder how much damage that's gonna... Ow. Yeah, 7,777 HP. You're not intended on fighting this boss now. Not by a long shot. And we can't do nearly enough damage to take her down. It's really easy later. I think my character's in mid-20s now. I'll probably attempt it when I'm in my mid-30s because counter boosts a lot, need more skills, need more damage, lots of attacks, will counter against any male character. I wonder if I can run from you. In fact, I'm going to try and steal with Junior and then see if I can run. Because I don't think I can, but we'll see.
Ether drive.
Ether drive. And we can steal Craft Apron. Yeah, he hates, and then the symbol for male, and she'll use poison. I just said he, didn't I? Oh well. But yeah, let's see. Can I actually run from this fight? I probably can. Yeah, no, I can't. Which is why I made that save state. So yeah, you're not supposed to fight that guy or that girl at this point in the game. That's one of the optional super bosses toward the end of the game. But yeah, I just figured I'd show that off there. Because actually, when I was testing through here, just by chance, I happened to have Momo in the lead earlier, and I was just like, oh, by the way, you can now fight this one. Wait, what? Really? That's a bad idea. Alright, get past you. Now we can head over here. As you can see, lots of areas are blocked off. I will fight this guy off screen. Okay, and with that being said, we can pull this up, talk to this dude, and we set another one free. Thanks a bunch. No problem, buddy. 9 more people to go. Now, if you did not drop this ladder earlier, you will not be happy with yourself. Because that makes this take a lot longer, and you have to go like way the hell around in order to get here. Now, the person is out of the way, so we can go down here. Go over to this button here, press it. And that lifts that up out of the way, so we can now access all, well, the one, I think, area that we didn't have access to before. And since pretty much all the other areas are kind of out of bounds for the moment, let's go and check out some of these and see who's in here and who we can rescue. Okay, with that battle down, if you blow this up, you can take a look over here, and you get an extra line of dialogue, full of children's dreams. Kind of strange line, but anyway, that basically tells you that you can do something over there. Is there anybody up here? You can do this loop all the way around. I don't think there's any people in here, though. I think there's just an enemy over here. Yep, looks like it's just an enemy over here. Oh well. Figured I might as well do the loop, kill all the enemies. Alright, so let's save the person that's in here, which means another battle that I'll be doing off screen. Okay, he's not too difficult to deal with there. Talk to this guy, he says nothing, nothing, and then thanks. Okay then. Ah, there's a shortcut to get outside that he's not going to take. 8 more people left to go. Blow up that, get some money, it's always helpful. And this is just like a slide, I guess. It comes down here, which leads me to a new enemy. This guy. This party will work for it. He is weak to piercing. This is the only encounter in here, and the battle does not repeat. He can... Last time he spawned with 2 enemies instead of 1. Yeah, so he's weak to pierce. Best text to use, shock blade. Oh, what else? Our drill. You might as well go with Angel Arrow, Storm Waltz, Last Symphony, Prelude to Battle, anything piercing. Also weak to physical, as opposed to ether. Yeah, as he's only got 1,000 HP, he's not lasting all that long. This attack can hurt. If you run into 2 of these guys, be careful. 200 damage to all party members, and yeah, it hurts a lot. Unfortunately, you don't have that yet. Oh well. Let's just throw a normal med kit on. I meant KOS-MOS, but okay, I'll put it on the one with the most HP. That makes no sense, but we'll do that. Sure, why not? In fact, I think I'm just gonna guard with you. Yeah, they also use a fire attack and lightning attack, but I wouldn't worry about those. Now that you're like that, if you go into your items and you press the triangle button on one of the items, I know I haven't really done this, I think it uses up all 3 or 2 of those items or whatever it does, and you use it on everyone, which is helpful. Now, do I get a turn? No. Okay, it looks like I'm not going to be able to kill him on slot. That's fine. I have to heal after this fight anyway. Momo can do the damage, that's fine. Technically, that jellyfish that we saw before is weak to lightning. according to the strategy guide, but when I tried to use any of my lightning attacks on it, they did like crap for damage, like Lightning Fist, Lightning Blast, they both sucked. So I think that might be a typo or something that just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Either way, we get Ether Pack DX from that guy, which is quite nice. Let's head back up here. There's more stuff that we can do up here. No, I want to go all the way to the top. Come on, game. There we go. They've blocked off a lot of the passages, so in order to save everyone, we need to go and take the roundabout path for pretty much all of it. There's a few people we can save in here, as well as getting another item from blowing up the car again. Hopefully you got all the items ahead of time from this area, because you can get a whole bunch more of them now. Let's take care of this troll off screen. Well, that fight took all of 50 seconds. Let's talk to this guy. No, you don't. You'll have to get me... You'll have to get by me first. But never abandon my loved one to escape. Let's blow up this thing. Huh. Now, if you remember from before, Mina is the lady that ran the bakery. Johnny, the guy on the ground there, was the creepy guy that kept staring at her from across the street there earlier on in the game. So yeah, they actually tie some of the NPCs in here, and they do things that you would expect them to do, which is pretty cool. Anyway, you get 2 people for that one, just so you know. And that's pretty much all the time we have for today. So next time we will clear out the rest of these guys and see exactly what's going on. There's also a really stupid point coming up, just a little NPC thing that I'll chat about a little bit. Anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.